People often believe that their tension, their stress, comes from problems outside of them. Not enough money, people don't understand them, the future feels uncertain, life feels unstable. They look at their situation and say, this is why I'm stressed. This is why I can't feel peace. This is why my mind won't stop my thoughts. But what if I told you that most of the time, none of these are the real problem? What if the real problem is not your life, but the way your mind is reacting to your life? The real problem is your own mind. I know, it sounds uncomfortable because it's easier to blame the world than to question what's happening inside you. But just think about it for a moment. Have you ever had a day when everything was actually okay? No major crisis, no real danger, nothing truly falling apart. And yet your mind just wouldn't let you relax. You sit alone and suddenly your thoughts begin. What if something goes wrong? What if I fail in the future? What if I'm not good enough? What if people judge me? What if everything I'm building collapses one day? And just like that, your heartbeat changes. Your chest feels heavy.
And over time, you get so used to this noise that you start believing it. You start believing that your thoughts are reality. You start believing that your fears are facts. You start believing that every worst-case scenario is something you need to prepare for. And without realizing it, you lose control. You think you're controlling your stress, but in reality, your stress is controlling you. And the most dangerous part, it all happens silently. No alarms, no warnings, no clear signs. Just a constant loop inside your head. One thought leading to another and another and another, until you're stuck in a cycle you don't know how to escape. You could be sitting in a safe place, in a calm environment, but inside your mind, everything feels chaotic. This is why some people feel exhausted, even when they've done nothing physically, because mental noise is more draining than physical work. Now, here's something even more interesting. Two people can face the exact same situation. One panics, breaks down, overthinks everything. The other stays calm, focused, and in control. Why? Because the difference is not the situation. The difference is the mind.
The difference is how they interpret what's happening. If your mind is untrained, it will exaggerate everything. A small mistake will feel like a life-ending failure. A small rejection will feel like you're not good enough. A small delay will fall like everything is falling apart. But none of that is actually true. It's just your mind telling you a story. And the worst part? You believe it without questioning it, without stopping it, without realizing that it's just a story. The truth is, most of the things you worry about will never happen. Think about it. All those nights you spent overthinking, all those scenarios you created in your head, all those fears that felt so real. How many of them actually came true? Very few, maybe none. And yet, you gave them your time, your energy, your peace, for nothing. So what's the solution? Should you stop thinking completely? No, that's impossible. Your mind will always think. That's what it does. The real solution is awareness. It's learning to step back and observe your thoughts instead of getting lost inside them. The next time your mind starts creating fear, pause. Just pause for a second and ask yourself one simple question. Is this actually happening right now? Or is this just my mind imagining it? This question is powerful because it separates reality from illusion. It pulls you out of the story and brings you back to the present moment. And the more you practice this,
You're the observer. You're the one in charge. Life won't suddenly become perfect. Problems will still exist. Challenges will still come. Uncertainty will always be there. But one thing will change: your reaction. And once your reaction changes, everything changes. You don't panic as easily. You don't overthink every situation. You don't lose yourself in imaginary fears. You stay grounded, present, aware, and strong. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, the next time your mind starts racing, the next time everything feels heavy, don't immediately blame your life. Don't assume the world is against you. Instead, pause, look within, and ask yourself, is the problem really out there, or is it inside my mind? Because once you understand this, you don't just reduce stress, you take your power back.